From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
The Commander-in-Chief landed in Northeast Pennsylvania late this afternoon and made his trek to Scranton High School. The President came to our area to talk about jobs and how to help struggling families across the United States through tax breaks. News 13's Christina D'Amato is just back from Scranton and has more on Barack Obama's time in NEPA. Also, residents of a Hazleton home escaped to the roof after flames broke out early this morning. More on the city fire. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, President Barack Obama was at Scranton High School this afternoon. At this 5 o'clock hour, everything is just about wrapped up at the Lackawanna County School, where a hand-selected audience listened to the Commander-in-Chief talk about his American Jobs Act. News 13's Christina D'Amato is just back from Scranton and will join us live in the studio at 5:30. Now, Christina tells us Obama's trip to Scranton was primarily about jobs and was part of a push by the White House and Democrats to extend the one-year payroll tax cut, which is due to expire at the end of the year. The president says he wants to put more money into the pockets of American workers. The tax cut saves a family that earns $50,000 a year about $1,000. Obama wants to increase the tax cut to save an average family about $1,500 in the new year. Obama's focus was to continue to push Congress to act to extend and expand the payroll tax cut that has given tax breaks to millions of families across the country this year. We'll have much more on the president's visit to Northeast Pennsylvania coming up with Christina live at 5:30. And our other top story tonight, 9 people were plucked from the roof of their Hazleton home early Wednesday morning. Flames erupted, trapping them inside. It was their only way out, and thankfully police officers and firefighters arrived quickly, and a neighbor stepped in to help. News 13's Jasmine Brooks stopped by the Southside home this afternoon, where the residents say they're thankful to be alive, and it was one small device that saved them, a working smoke detector.
This is what's left of a kitchen that caught fire early Wednesday morning on Hazleton's south side. Officials believe the blaze started when one tenant left the stove on, causing an oil bottle to catch fire. Tenants were allowed back in the home at 219 East Chestnut Street at around 10 a.m. when News 13 stopped by. But just a few hours earlier, it was a much different story. Take a look at this picture taken at about 6 a.m. If you look closely, residents are hurrying to safety from the second floor. They were forced to climb out windows and down a ladder that a neighbor provided to get them to safety. Another neighbor witnessed the entire event and says she was very frightened.
It was the most scariest thing because the older lady, she wanted to jump. She inhaled so much smoke that she couldn't breathe, so she was really panicking. She wanted to jump.
Fierce flames. This is what firefighters had to battle when they went inside. Thankfully, the fire was under control in just 10 minutes. Still, the blaze forced 9 people out of the home. 7 were taken to Hazleton General Hospital for treatment of smoke inhalation, including 2 small infants.
And they were just coming out. They had like black stuff all over their faces, and it was pretty sad because I know them. They have kids. There's a newborn, so we were all scared. My mom, she went in the house and she's like, "Oh, get the blankets," because they were on PJs.
One resident was later flown to a trauma center where she remains tonight. The others have been released from the hospital. Deputy Fire Chief Brian Mandek said the home had smoke detectors in nearly all of the rooms, but only one sounded, saving their lives.
The only problem is a lot of them, the batteries were not connected properly, so they were not working. There was one smoke detector that did work, and these people should be very thankful that it did, because it saved their lives.
It is required that every home have at least one smoke alarm on each of their floors. Now, Hazleton residents are welcome to the Southside Fire Station if they do not, and they will be distributed free of charge. A smoke detector is your first line of defense after a fire breaks out. The loud alert signal will wake you up and prevent you from suffering carbon monoxide poisoning or smoke inhalation. Both can have deadly consequences.
So if they're not working and you're upstairs sleeping and the fire's burning downstairs, the carbon monoxide and all the hydrocarbons in the smoke usually you'll just continue to sleep and you'll never wake up.
Chief Mandak says the property owner is from Hazleton and was on scene during the battle. The building is insured and the rebuilding process has already started. The Red Cross is helping tenants. As for those smoke detectors that weren't equipped with new batteries, that is the responsibility of the tenants. Please remember to keep yourself safe in case of a fire and have multiple working smoke detectors inside your home. Jasmine Brooks, News 13.
4 people were injured slightly Tuesday afternoon in a 2-car crash at the intersection of 15th Street and Sherman Court. City police tell us Lisa Salo of Hazleton and John Lewiski of Sugarloaf were the drivers of the cars, and that Salo was driving north on Sherman Court just before 5:30 and stopped at the 15th Street intersection. Officers say she then got on 15th Street where Lewiski's car hit her. Salo's vehicle hit and then sheared a utility pole. Police said Salo and her 3 unnamed passengers were taken to Hazleton General Hospital where they were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Lewiski was not injured in that accident. Hazleton police are investigating a break-in at this city bar. Sammy's Bar and Grill on East 2nd Street was burglarized sometime late Sunday night into early Monday morning. The thieves were told got away with cash. Police did not say how much money is missing. No word how the burglars broke into the place. If you know anything about this crime, you're asked to call 911 right away. McAdoo police have nabbed a Hazleton man for stealing a license plate back on November 13th. Police tell us the alleged thief is Juan Carlos Hernandez Rodriguez of Lincoln Street, and he's said to have been charged with theft and receiving stolen property. Police tell us the plate is owned by James Chenoa of South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo. No word on how McAdoo officers tracked the thief down for this crime. A man accused of assaulting his girlfriend in a dispute over gutting a deer in their kitchen is now facing poaching charges. Pennsylvania Game Commission charged 47-year-old Sean Rudis of Deep Hole Road in Butler Township with 3 counts of unlawfully killing game and a single count of unlawful possession of a loaded firearm in a vehicle. Rudis was arrested by Butler Township Police back on November 15th as well after he allegedly assaulted and aimed a loaded rifle at his girlfriend during a dispute about gutting a deer in the kitchen of his house days before rifle hunting season opened in Pennsylvania. Rudis was also slapped with charges from Butler Police for the assault on the girlfriend. He'll be back in court on December 7th. All right, more on the president's visit to Scranton and his plan to keep Americans working and money in their pockets. But first, if you love the sounds of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, well, then you'll adore this talented group. 1224 hits the stage this weekend. We have your tickets to the show. Stay tuned to win.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 6 o'clock, it's the Sam Wilson Show. Join Sam as he discusses Little League. And then from 6:30 to 8, you can find your favorite local programming on SSPTV.com. At 8 o'clock, we'll be back on Channel 13 with our news broadcasts. At 9 o'clock, it's the Sam Wilson Show. Join Sam as he discusses hospice. And at 9:30, it's Real Life in the OR. Join Channel 13 as we take you inside the operating room as Dr. Mead performs knee repairs and replacements. Don't forget about the other broadcasts for news at 10 and 11:30, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Baczynski, and Christina D'Amato.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's hand-finished jewelry is among the finest made in the United States. The secret to J-Bell's success and quality is our state-of-the-art die-striking process, backed by skilled craftsmen. As many as 30 different steps may go into a single piece. It's like wearing a work of art. That's why J-Bell is found at only the finest jewelry stores.
Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our magnificent collection of J-Bell die-struck engagement rings.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry's U Poulet Auto Parts? Harry's U Poulet pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotuse.com.
Check out the newly designed Chrysler 200, or how about the two-door Jeep Wrangler or four-door Unlimited. Jeep Patriot is named Best Price SUV in America. Jeep Grand Cherokee styling is second to none. Jeep Compass named Top 10 fuel-efficient SUV with sophisticated styling. It's Ram commercial truck season. Get what you deserve, power, performance, and a Dodge Ram. How about Dodge Journey? Seat 7 with four-wheel drive, a winning combination. Dodge Durango, let the towing begin. Best in class, up to 7,400-pound capability. It's all-American Tamaqua.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl, windows, and doors installed by Just Windows and much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money. And saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
Howdy. There are commercials running right now that want you to believe that the only way to get your diabetic testing supplies covered by Medicare is to use mail order. Nothing could be further from the truth. At Standard Drug, we'll deliver monitors, strips, Lancets, even batteries for your monitor. You'll have no upfront cost. We'll bill Medicare. We'll bill your supplemental. Why, you'll even save the cost of a postage stamp. Standard Drug, your headquarters for diabetic supplies.
Well, Christmas is right around the corner, and through all the decorating, shopping, and mistletoe hanging, officials in all local municipalities are busy crunching numbers, trying to come up with a balanced budget for the new year. Freeland officials gathered Tuesday night to do just that. Add and subtract and hope that the numbers add up in the end. We talked with Council Vice President Bob Quinn Jr., who said so far so good on the north side.
We sat down over the last couple of weeks. Everybody submitted their requests. We worked through it, and we have a balanced budget of about $675,000. That includes no tax increase and no increase in any types of fees or permits over last year.
In addition to the budget, Council is still working hard to get the Ridge Street property down. The home caught fire and is not only a danger, but an eyesore. Council has been going back and forth with insurance companies and banks to get it demolished. Now the issue will go to the county court level. Also in Freeland, there are some areas of the borough where new sidewalks are being put in. Make note that in bad weather, do not use salt in those areas. The contractors doing the work suggest you use sand, just like you would put in a child's sandbox. And it's supposed to be used for the first year. It will help keep the sidewalks in tip-top shape for a little longer. As promised, more tickets to see a talented group of musicians who have been compared to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. 1224, a one-of-a-kind holiday music experience, hits the stage in our area this weekend, and we have your ticket to the show. 1224 will perform live at Eagle Rock on Saturday, December 3rd for the group's 10th anniversary tour. The band, established in 2002, brings high-energy, full-scale holiday rock orchestra concert to the area this year, featuring the music of their debut album, Miracle on Rock Street, along with the music of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. For tickets, you can log on to 1224.net, or you can call News 13. Right now, I guess I don't have to tell you because I hear the phone's ringing already. You can win a pair of tickets tonight, 459-9813, live at 5 newscast only. We're looking for the third caller right now. Good luck. Over the weekend, the borough of West Hazleton lit up the town when the lights were turned on, and the official Christmas tree of the holiday season was bright and shining Saturday night. Now, through a little rain, we caught up with that tree last night. We'll take a look at that beautiful tree as we take a look at the forecast over the next 24 hours. Mostly cloudy skies with the temp dipping down to 28 degrees. Chilly night out there tomorrow. The sun will be shining bright, and we'll see the temp climbing up to 45 degrees. Join us live at 5:30 for your full 4-day outlook. I'll take you right into the beginning of your weekend ahead. The Christmas tree in Freeland will soon be lit for the holiday season. Taking a look at last year's tree during the official lighting ceremony, the entire community is invited to the Tim Martin Town Square at the corner of Center and South Streets this Sunday night, starting at 5 o'clock. Everyone is welcome to join in the holiday tradition on the north side. Well, the countdown to Christmas is well underway, and you know the holiday has officially started when the community gathers together for this very special holiday show. For the 19th consecutive year, the Can Do Community Christmas kicks off the holiday season in downtown Hazleton, and over 200 local children will celebrate this magical time of the year. Everyone's invited to the musical festivities tomorrow evening from 6 to 7:30 at the J.J. Ferrara Performing Arts Center on West Broad Street. Admission to the Community Christmas is free, of course. Various instrumental and choral groups from the Hazleton Area School District will perform, and the theme is to come and celebrate the arts and celebrate the holiday. Children will also be able to meet with Santa Claus, and some elves will even help the children write letters to send to Santa at his North Pole home address. Parents are encouraged to bring their cameras, as Santa just might be available for some photos with all the little kiddos. On your screen right now, your winning midday lottery numbers. We say good luck to you. Your daily number, 897. Your big four, 6791. Quinto, 03991. And treasure hunt, 1, 19, 23, 26, 28. Again, good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station. Here's your lineup for Thursday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. A happy belated birthday to Mary Ellen Seepin. This wish comes from your family, Bob, Robbie, Regina, and Amelia. A happy birthday to Judy Evans. This wish comes from your family and friends. A happy birthday to Sandy Stemko. This wish comes from your family and friends. And a happy birthday to Betty Vajak. This wish comes with love from your family and friends. And now for tonight's Talk of the Town. The Valley L Middle School Relay for Life team presents the Holiday Shopping Extravaganza. This will be held at the St. John Bosco Church December 2nd from 6 to 9 p.m. The cost is just $5, and that includes coffee, tea, soda, dessert, and a chance to win the grand prize raffle. There will be tricky trays and over 30 vendors present. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joan L. Traub of Hazleton. The funeral service will take place Saturday at 10:30 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Frederick J. Plevin of Hazleton. Services will be held privately and at the convenience of the family. Gladys M. Kenvin of formerly Freeland. The McHugh-Blitchek Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Karen Deniker of Whitehaven. Services will be held Friday at 11 a.m. from the St. Paul's Lutheran Church. Friends may call Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Letha M. Harmon of Rock Glen. The funeral will be held Thursday at 11 a.m. from the Trinity Lutheran Church. Friends may call Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. Dolores Dennison Denichison, RN of Shepton. The viewing will be held Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. and on Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the Stauffer Bresnik Funeral Home. Rita M. Petrosky of Hazleton. No public viewing is scheduled. Frank A. Murazuski of Shenandoah. The Lukovich Orvitz-Fell Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. And Raymond K. Herring of Barnesville. Memorial services will be held Saturday at 10 a.m. from the Hazleton Community Church. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilex Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111.
Make your dollars go further. There's one place that delivers unlike any other. Your Toyota dealer. So don't just trade in. Trade up to Toyota during the Toyota Trade Up Sales Event. Trade up to Corolla or RAV4 and get 0% APR financing. Or lease a fuel-efficient Corolla for as little as $169 a month. Or trade up and lease a new RAV4 for only $189 a month. Don't just trade in. Trade up to Toyota. Save with great deals today and a better value tomorrow.
Did you know that at some time in your life you will suffer an injury to your spine? Maybe not a paralyzing injury, but one that can cause chronic pain or loss of function. Auto accidents, work injury, fall injury, all of them can injure your spine seriously enough to require tests, treatment, or even surgery. If your spine injury was caused by the neglect of another, we can help.
Volvello Law, Injury Lawyers. It's what we do every day.
All right, just a reminder for parents about an important seminar happening tonight. Technology is impacting students and parents positively and negatively. And as we all know, the internet can be the enemy and children can be the victims. Cyberbullying is becoming more and more popular and has caused some serious problems for youngsters. A seminar will be held for parents this week, tonight actually, at the Hazleton Area High School. Folks are being encouraged to stop by the auditorium from 7 until 8 tonight. Detective Chaz Balo from the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office will be there to talk about this very important subject. Well, it's called a magical Christmas, and all are hoping it will be just that, magical for the Hazleton Little League. The Magic Show happens this weekend, December 3rd. All of the money raised will go toward restoring the press box at the Little League field, a new concession stand, a new field house, and even some field improvements. To win tickets to the show, we have an admission package up for grabs, actually 2 of them. 3rd and 6th callers right now, live at 5, win a pass each. Each pass includes 1 adult and 2 children. 459-9813 is the number to call. Good luck, and remember, this is for your Live at 5 newscast only. Many of you either started your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or maybe you have it all done. Either way, we have to tell you about the perfect opportunity to pick out some great Christmas presents. It's your one-stop shop. The Helping Hands famous holiday shopping auction is back, and it's happening December 7th, so get ready to shop till you drop. You'll find unique gifts at amazing prices, a $4,000 MTI corner whirlpool, sports tickets to see the Eagles, the Yankees, the Cleveland Indians, and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Penguins, Kirby theater tickets, kids electronics, a private party DJ'd by 98.5 KRZ's Jumpin' Jeff Walker, gift baskets, gift certificates, household items, gifts from Panzarella Jewelers, Elson & Company Jewelers, Firo's Furniture, and Eagle Rock Resort, plus more. This year's auction will be at the Edgewood in the Pines. Doors open at 6, and the bidding starts at 6:30. To reserve your seat, call 455-4958, and seats are filling up fast, I'm sure, with all those great things up for grabs. All right, we're back in a few with more local news live at 5:30, News 13, and all of our great local shows are all just a click away. Check out our website at ssptv.com 24/7, and you can also visit the Standard Speaker online. When we return, Christina D'Amato is back from Scranton, where the Commander-in-Chief was speaking to a select crowd. Stay with us on your community news station on this Wednesday night.
May you celebrate this beautiful season with love in your home, peace in your world, and joy in your heart. Wishes for a happy holiday season and healthy new year from LM Plumbing, Heating, and Fuel Oil. When we at Third Base Luncheonette count our blessings at Christmas time, we think of friends like you. Christmas greetings and a happy new year from Third Base Luncheonette. During the holiday season, more than ever, our thoughts turn gratefully to those who have made our progress possible. And in this spirit, we say simply but sincerely, thank you and best wishes for the holiday season and a happy new year from All American Jeep in Tamaqua.
If you want the area's best selection of beer in cases and kegs, well, you've got it at JoJo's Beverages on the Airport Beltway. All the best brews, no extra charge for cold ones, and over 300 varieties by the cases. We also carry Tom Hicken bottled water and great spring water. The propane pumping station is now open and running. So when it comes to where you go for your brew, go to JoJo's Beverages, owned and operated by Joe Nemchek, a Nemchek family company. On the Airport Beltway in Hazleton. Open 7 days a week.
For 3 generations, the Cuck family have kept alive the traditional values and quality that you've grown accustomed to. Nestled on 200 acres in the beautiful Lewistown Valley, Cuck's is proud to offer over 60 products in both fresh and frozen. Some of our products include all natural and organic whole turkeys, smoked turkey breasts, drums, and wings, turkey barbecue, turkey meatballs, and much, much more. Our newest offering, Little Gobbler Turkey Bites, are all natural and go from the oven to the dinner table in about 10 minutes. The retail store is open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 4. And we're at the Hometown Farmers Market every Wednesday.
At Providence Place, we pride ourselves on giving a good value to our residents. Let's hear what they have to say about their experience.
They've seen me through a hip operation and 2 cataract operations, and the post-operative treatment afterwards. I still drive and can get out and do things, but if there's anything I need, all I need to do is ask. I don't know what more I could ask for.
For the past 9 years, I've been providing Hazleton personal, accurate, and immediate radiologic services. I'm Dr. Steve Reinhouse, board-certified radiologist at Reinhouse Radiology. Recently, I relocated from my former facility to open this new center because I was unwilling to compromise my service to you. Here at Reinhouse Radiology, I strive, along with my talented staff, to provide you with absolute best in diagnostic imaging services. So when results matter, be sure. Request Reinhouse Radiology.
This month's edition of Senior Scene is brought to you by the following sponsors. The Field Family Chiropractic, 486 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, keeping you young for your first 100 years, 788-3737. Freeland Elderly Apartments, looking for a new place to call home? Apartments are now available. Call Lori for details. Bucci Laser Vision, 7 locations to see you. Your second chance to see life for the first time. 1-877-Dr. Bucci or visit BucciVision.com. Howard's Jewelers, Laurel Mall in Hazleton, for the quality you deserve, named by the National Jewelers magazines as one of America's best jewelers. Hazleton Eye Specialist, 453-2020. Heights Terrace Pharmacy, 454-8748. Maylaus Health System, 708-2929. Providence Place, 788-7555. The Laurel Senior Living Community, 455-7757. Fritzinger Town Senior Living Community, 788-4178. Weatherwood Nursing Home, 427-8683. Consulate Healthcare, The Manor and Pavilion at St. Luke Village, 453-5100. Evenco Respiratory, 455-4699. Dr. Michael Portanova, 401-1916. Berwick Retirement Village, 801 East 16th Street in Berwick, 759-5400. Brennan Legal Services, 1096 North Church Street, Suite B in Hazleton, 455-7700. And Dr. Frank Falcone, 668 North Church Street in Hazleton, 455-5889. Senior Scene is published within the Standard Speaker the last Tuesday of every month.
Topping the news tonight live at 5:30, he wants to put more money in the pockets of American workers. The President of the United States stopping in Northeast Pennsylvania today to talk about jobs. Christina D'Amato traveled to Scranton and has a full recap of what our Commander-in-Chief had to say.
From the Samsung Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hey again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, President Barack Obama has come and gone, but the issues he spoke about remain. Now the question is, will his proposed solutions be the key to bring our economy back from some of its darkest days? Obama wants to put more money into the pockets of the middle class and for the wealthiest of Americans to pay their share. Christina D'Amato literally just back from Lackawanna County, where she sat through the president's nearly 30-minute speech. Christina, what can you tell us? I know the president's approval rating's a little down right now, but he came to talk about what everyone's talking about, the economy, money, and jobs.
Kristen, President Barack Obama was welcomed to the Scranton High School with cheers. The president said he was glad to be back in Scranton, and he talked casually to the audience of around 400 people, including teachers and students.
Scranton, the American people are with us on this. It is time for folks to stop running around spending all their time talking about what's wrong with America. Spend some time, roll up your sleeves, and help us rebuild America. That's what we need to do.
Again,
President Obama said we are fighting to rebuild the economy and secure the middle class. But he said it needs to be an economy that is built to last, investing in education, small business, and manufacturing. Obama talked about pushing Congress to extend and expand the Social Security payroll tax cut to continue to give tax breaks to millions of American families. The cut is due to expire at the end of the year. It's all a part of his American Jobs Act the president released back in September. He says the Job Act would put more Americans to work by creating up to 2 million jobs. The president says it's all about asking the wealthy citizens to pay their fair share. But according to the president, folks in Washington are not getting the message because Republicans have blocked it. He says he is going to give Congress another chance to do the right thing and say yes to the American Jobs Act. Obama said this Friday Congress will vote on these tax cuts. If they vote no, a typical family will see taxes go up by $1,000. If Congress votes for it, a family would save around $1,500. President Obama says this is about delivering a win for the American people, and he plans to continue his fight for middle-class families. News 13 talked to many folks in attendance who said jobs are the most important issues in our area. President Obama spoke for about a half hour and shook hands with people in the crowd when he was finished. Kristen.
All right, we'll have much more on his visit tomorrow on News 13. I know you talked to some people who were in attendance today.
Yes, I did. Obama also talked about veterans among jobs, but he didn't say anything about, we know he is rerunning for election, but he didn't hint at anything, although supporters were wearing buttons and hats that said 2012.
Of course. Did he talk anything about, I read in one of our local newspapers, either the Citizen's Voice or the Standard Speaker, that he was actually going to visit with a family.
He did right before
a Scranton
he came.
family.
He visited with a Scranton family, sat in their living room, talked to them. The father was a teacher in the Scranton School District. The mother was a businesswoman in the area, and talked about how they could afford to pay their children for college and for jobs in the future.
It's basically just kind of get a real hand on what's going on with American families, and especially American families here in Northeast PA.
Right.
All right, Christina, thanks so much. Thanks for the hustle, too, getting back here.
Of course.
All righty. Well, speaking of money and jobs, some state lawmakers from our area are saying hold the raise, shunning a 3% salary hike set to take effect in the new year. That includes State Representative Tara Toohill and Senator John Udechak. It's actually a cost of living pay raise. To forego it, the lawmakers must either write a refund to the State Department of Treasury or donate the money to charity. Udechak will give to charitable causes within the 14th Senatorial District. Representative Toohill says she'll also donate to charities and other local organizations in her district. She said, quote, just because of the tough economic times in our areas, I'm donating it to the community here. Representative Jerry Knowles from Schuylkill County plans to return the money to the state. 9 people were plucked from the roof of their Hazleton home early Wednesday morning. Flames erupted, trapping them inside. It was their only way out, and thankfully police officers from the city and firefighters arrived quickly, and a neighbor stepped in to help as well. News 13's Jasmine Brooks stopped by the Southside home this afternoon, where the residents say they're thankful to be alive. It was one small device that saved them, a working smoke alarm.
This is what's left of a kitchen that caught fire early Wednesday morning on Hazleton's south side. Officials believe the blaze started when one tenant left the stove on, causing an oil bottle to catch fire. Tenants were allowed back in the home at 219 East Chestnut Street at around 10 a.m. when News 13 stopped by. But just a few hours earlier, it was a much different story. Take a look at this picture taken at about 6 a.m. If you look closely, residents are hurrying to safety from the second floor. They were forced to climb out windows and down a ladder that a neighbor provided to get them to safety. Another neighbor witnessed the entire event and says she was very frightened.
It was the most scariest thing because the older lady, she wanted to jump. I mean, she inhaled so much smoke that she couldn't breathe, so she was really panicking. She wanted to jump.
Fierce flames. This is what firefighters had to battle when they went inside. Thankfully, the fire was under control in just 10 minutes. Still, the blaze forced 9 people out of the home. 7 were taken to Hazleton General Hospital for treatment of smoke inhalation, including 2 small infants.
And they were just coming out. They had like black stuff all over their faces, and it was pretty sad because I know them. They have kids. There's a newborn, so we were all scared. My mom, she went in the house and she's like, "Oh, get the blankets," because they were on PJs.
One resident was later flown to a trauma center where she remains tonight. The others have been released from the hospital. Deputy Fire Chief Brian Mandek said the home had smoke detectors in nearly all of the rooms, but only one sounded, saving their lives.
The only problem was a lot of them, the batteries were not connected properly, so they were not working. There was one smoke detector that did work, and these people should be very thankful that it did because it saved their lives.
It is required that every home have at least one smoke alarm on each of their floors. Now, Hazleton residents are welcome to the Southside Fire Station if they do not, and they will be distributed free of charge. A smoke detector is your first line of defense after a fire breaks out. The loud alert signal will wake you up and prevent you from suffering carbon monoxide poisoning or smoke inhalation. Both can have deadly consequences.
So if they're not working and you're upstairs sleeping and the fire's burning downstairs, the carbon monoxide and all the hydrocarbons in the smoke usually you'll just continue to sleep and you'll never wake up.
Chief Mandak says the property owner is from Hazleton and was on scene during the battle. The building is insured and the rebuilding process has already started. The Red Cross is helping tenants. As for those smoke detectors that weren't equipped with new batteries, that is the responsibility of the tenants. Please remember to keep yourself safe in case of a fire and have multiple working smoke detectors inside your home. Jasmine Brooks, News 13.
Jasmine, thank you. 4 people were injured slightly Tuesday afternoon in a 2-car collision at the intersection of 15th Street and Sherman Court. City police tell us Lisa Salo of Hazleton and John Lewiski of Sugarloaf are the drivers of the cars, and that Salo was driving north on Sherman Court just before 5:30 and stopped at the 15th Street intersection. Officers say she then got on 15th Street where Lewiski's car hit her. Salo's vehicle hit and sheared a utility pole. Police said Salo and her 3 unnamed passengers were taken to Hazleton General Hospital, where they were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Lewiski, we're told, was not injured. Hazleton police are investigating a break-in at this city bar. Sammy's Bar and Grill on East 2nd Street was burglarized sometime late Sunday night into early Monday morning. The thieves got away with cash. Police did not say how much money is missing. No word on how the burglars broke into the place. If you know anything about this crime, call 911 right away. Did you go all out this season decorating your home for the holidays? If so, we want to see it. How you can show off your decked out house on News 13. And you're invited to help light the official Christmas tree in one local community this weekend. The where and when is ahead.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
Oh, fumble!
I'll be here all day!
Yep, it's football season. And great deals are waiting for you at Burger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Like a new Jeep Patriot 4x4 starting at $18,495. Plus, we'll pay more for your trade guaranteed. Just off I-81, exit 145 Hazleton. Since 1921, drive with experience.
Buy right the first time at Independence Toyota. With every pre-owned vehicle purchase, receive a 1-year or 12,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. With over 80 in stock, starting at just $4,999. And remember, if you don't see this license plate frame on the back of your vehicle, then you probably paid too much. Located on the Airport Beltway across from Walmart.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
When we at Humboldt Industrial Supply count our blessings at Christmas time, we think of friends like you. Christmas greetings and a Happy New Year from Humboldt Industrial Supply. Here's to good friends, good times, good health, good cheer, and happy holidays throughout the year. Happy holidays from your friends at the Dragonfly Cafe. May your heart be decorated with ornaments of peace, joy, and love this holiday season. Happy holidays from McCann School of Business and Technology. Changing futures, changing lives.
Your eyes are the windows to your world. Doctors Kislin and Wasmansky want you to know that preventative eye exams are an important part of your family's health care. Early diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases are critical to maintaining good vision. Dr. Alexandra Wasmansky specializes in pediatric care and performs ocular diabetic exams, cataract evaluations, and LASIK screenings on patients of all ages. She's welcoming new patients at both the Hazleton and Stroudsburg Eye Specialist locations. Visit us online at drkislin.com.
When it comes to your health, you need to put your trust in a team of experienced professionals. Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, an Extendicare facility, has one goal in mind: helping people live better. Short-term rehabilitation is our business. Mountain City offers you a chance to recover on our STAR unit, a short-term unit for patients who need some rehab before going home. We provide dedicated nursing and therapy services and offer you a personalized plan of recovery through our evidence-based recovery track programming.
Mountain City helps me live better.
Well, we're going to take another look at the holiday tree officially lit over the weekend in the borough of West Hazleton. We'll see if the weather is looking just as bright. Mostly cloudy skies for tonight. We see the temp dipping down to 28 degrees. We have a chilly night ahead. The breeze will be blowing. Your sun rises on your Thursday at 9 minutes after 7. It'll set Thursday evening at 4:36. Your averages and records on your screen right now. Look at that record low back in 1976, just 2 degrees. That's cold. Thursday, sun returns, 45 will be our high, dipping down to 29. We'll see the temp rising to just 43 with some clouds and sun Friday. Saturday and Sunday are looking pretty nice, still cool in the low to mid 40s, 43 Saturday and 46 on your Sunday. Forecast tonight brought to you by our good friends at the Lazy Dog Salon, Dog and Cat Grooming in West Hazleton. You can call and make your furry friend an appointment at 459-0310. And your furry friend can look like Hunter, a Shih Tzu. Well, Hunter is a client of the Lazy Dog Salon, and your furry friend can be too. I hear that the Lazy Dog Salon is pets' best friend, so make sure you make an appointment today. News 13 wants to show off your Christmas decorations, both inside and out. Maybe you have taken advantage of the warm weather and have gone all out with strings and strings of lights. Well, if you have some rockin' decorations outside your home, snap a picture and email them to us, or give us a call at 459-9813. We'll stop by with the camera. We also want to see some really decked out Christmas trees. You can just email me, Kristen, with an E, at ssptv.com, or post the photo on our News 13 Facebook page. The Christmas tree in Freeland will soon be lit for the holiday season. Taking a look at last year's tree during the official tree lighting ceremony, the entire community is invited to the Tim Martin Town Square at the corner of Center and South Streets this Sunday night, starting at 5. Everyone's welcome to join in the holiday tradition on the north side. Well, the countdown to Christmas is well underway, and you know the holiday has officially started when the community gathers together for this very special holiday show. For the 19th consecutive year, the Can Do Community Christmas will kick off the holiday season in downtown Hazleton with over 200 local children that will celebrate the magical time of the year. Everyone's invited to the musical festivities tomorrow starting at 6 to 7:30 at the J.J. Farrar Performing Arts Center on West Broad Street. Admission to the Community Christmas is free as always. Various instrumental and choral groups from the Hazleton Area School District will perform. And the theme, as always, is to come and celebrate the arts and celebrate the holiday season. Children will also be able to meet with Santa Claus, and some elves will also help the children write letters to send to Santa at his North Pole home. Parents are encouraged to bring their cameras to take some pictures of their kiddos with Santa. We're back in a few here on News 13. Freddie B kicks in with local sports, and you better wrap up those packages and get them ready to be sent out to loved ones so the presents arrive in time for Christmas. Some important dates to mark down straight ahead.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Sandra Saxon of Killaire. Sandra, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
Osteoporosis is defined as the thinning of bone tissue and the loss of bone density. There are no symptoms in the early stages, but later include lower back pain, neck pain, and stooped posture. Chiropractic care works on relieving symptoms associated with osteoporosis. Call Dr. Joe Bafil at Bafil Family Chiropractic today for a complimentary consultation. 570-788-3737. Take advantage of free prescription delivery and discounts for senior citizens at Yoakum's Pharmacy, 1749 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Choose convenience and save at the same time. Call Yoakum's Pharmacy today, 570-454-1135.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, once a Cougar, always a Cougar for Ethan Eichhorst. You remember him as a standout for the Hazleton area Cougars. Had a real nice career, and talk about a good fit. He went the D3 route, Misericordia, and he has done so well there. Yet another honor for the Cougar, Ethan Eichhorst. What happened here, we could tell you, is that his Cougar playing has paid off because he was named Freedom Conference Player of the Week for this past week. The senior forward averaged 19 points and 8 rebounds while leading Misericordia to a pair of impressive road wins. You know, he had 22 points and 6 rebounds, 4 assists when they defeated the University of Scranton the other night. And then he added 16 and 10, respectively, points and rebounds in their win on the road at Moravian. So not only a couple of wins, road wins, and very impressive performances. Against Moravian, he had 5 assists and 4 steals as well. You wonder why his Cougar club is 5-0? We'll start right at the top of the list. Ethan Eichhorst, big reason why, and they recognize that. Freedom Conference Player of the Week. So congratulations to the former Hazleton area Cougar standout, Drums native Ethan Eichhorst. Now, also on the college scoreboard from last night, the other Hazleton connection on the D1 level, the Ball State Cardinals. They have a win against Texas Southern. That's 3 in a row for Ball State as they get ready to get for the MAC Conference Wars. They'll be coming up real close. Now, go back to Eichhorst. His Misericordia club plays in the Wyoming Valley, the heart of it tonight. They're taking on the Colonels of Wilkes. That's an 8 o'clock start, as we said, in South Wilkes-Barre. Speaking of Wilkes-Barre, showdown last night on the road for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, and it didn't fare very well for the locals. Norfolk, 5-2 winners over the Baby Pens. Norfolk breathing right down their neck. These teams are 1-2 in the early going here in the American Hockey League, so we'll keep an eye on that. The National Hockey League, the big club took it on the chin last night. They lose to the New York Rangers. Rangers have been playing very well, and they take down Pittsburgh last night by 1 goal, 4-3. Well, hey, it's middle of the week already. It's almost hard to believe, but true. So that means it's steak and ale night at Bottlenecks. You could choose from a variety of their specialty hand-cut steaks served with unlimited salad and fries for just $9.95. They have great beer specials all night long. Kitchen open till midnight. 14 flat-screen TVs, pool, darts, lots of fun. It's Bottlenecks. What else would you expect?
Meet Al D'Alessio and the friendly D'Alessio family of general vending. They're the good guys who make sure you have great coffee service at work. Plus, a full line of vending machines. Everybody loves the honest, dependable, good guys from general vending. On the job with the very best vending and coffee service 24 hours a day. Give them a call, 454-4693. 46 years of good guy service. That's general vending.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
When it comes to your health, you need to put your trust in a team of experienced professionals. Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, an Extendicare facility, has one goal in mind: helping people live better. Short-term rehabilitation is our business. Mountain City offers you a chance to recover on our STAR unit, a short-term unit for patients who need some rehab before going home. We provide dedicated nursing and therapy services and offer you a personalized plan of recovery through our evidence-based recovery track programming.
Mountain City helps me live better.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
Hospice of the Sacred Heart is a non-profit agency now serving 9 counties in northeastern PA. We help many elderly patients in their home, providing assistance to them and their families.
My older sister, Kathy, was diagnosed with cancer. She was very, very sick. Hospice came and took wonderful care of her.
My husband was very ill, and they taught me how to do everything. I just couldn't have done it without them.
Call 706-2400 for more information or visit our website at hospicesacredheart.org.
Don't forget News 13 and the Standard Speaker have teamed up to help the less fortunate in Greater Hazleton. It's the 2nd annual Greater Hazleton Care and Share food drive. All you have to do is drop off non-perishable food at various places around the community. Heights Terrace Pharmacy, Beltway Diner, Burger Family Dealerships, Independence Toyota, Just Windows, Standard Drug, Boyers, Kathleen's Collectibles, News 13, and the Standard Speaker. All of the items collected will be given to local food pantries. The food will then be distributed to those in need. We'll be collecting donations through till Christmas, and as I say each and every day, let's carry enough to share a little this holiday season. All right, finally tonight, just some useful information for everyone with the Christmas holiday quickly approaching, and many have packages to send out to that special someone. So get a pen and paper ready to write these dates down. Here are your Christmas shipping deadlines for 2011. FedEx, which predicts its busiest shipping day to be December 12th, will accept packages up till Friday, December 3rd for a Christmas delivery. However, FedEx is also advertising Christmas Day delivery via its same-day service. UPS expects to deliver a record number of holiday packages on December 22nd, but will be delivering some on Christmas Eve. UPS will offer no pickup or delivery service on Christmas Day. At the United States Post Office, the deadline is December 20th for first-class mail service and December 21st for priority mail. Domestic express mail shipped by December 22nd will also arrive by Christmas. And if you want to save some cash on shipping charges, Friday, December 16th is free shipping day. Thousands of merchants will waive shipping fees for online purchases. And you can find more about that on any of those companies' websites, UPS, FedEx, and the United States Postal Service. That does it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. If you want to catch this newscast again, tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into the morning. And don't forget, we're always on at ssptv.com. On behalf of all of us here at News 13, have yourselves a safe night. We'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time. Good night.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
Anyone can make a phone call. What's important is who's on the other end. We've been doing injury law for more than 35 years. It's what we do most. It's what we do best. It's what we do every day. So if you're hurt and want a lawyer who does nothing but injury law every day, there's no reason to call anyone else.
Valvello Law, Injury Lawyers.
At Slessor Law, we know accidents don't always happen between 9 and 5. That's why our lawyers are available around the clock to give you advice if someone you love has been injured or killed in an accident. It's important to protect your rights. I'm attorney Chris Slessor. Call us. We'll be there.
The Field Family Chiropractic will be collecting coats for kids all month long. New patients will receive a complete health history, orthopedic and neurological exam, myovision scan, and a report of findings, all for donating a new or good condition coat for a child. Current patients can receive an adjustment at no charge on October 27th with the donation of a coat. Help make a difference for area children this fall at the Field Family Chiropractic, 570-788-3737. Feisner Ford in Freeland has the best deals. New at Feisner Ford, the Hunter High Capacity Open and Closed Front Alignment Rack and the Road Force Tire Balancer. You'll only get them here. We can align rollbacks, ambulances, vans, and construction vehicles. And we also offer free alignment checks with any vehicle service appointment. Feisner Ford is where you'll find the best deals on new and used vehicles. The best deals.